In this video, guys, look at 5 big mistakes you'll make as a trader, even though you know you shouldn't, and everybody tells you all about them. Stay tuned. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining me. All right, so 5 big mistakes that every single new trader will make, even though everybody tells you not to do it. You know you shouldn't do it. You know that this shouldn't happen, but you will inevitably make these mistakes, or very likely to make these mistakes. I don't know what it is about human nature, but we just tend to make these mistakes. And if you can avoid them, you're having such a head start on everybody else. But if you've made a couple already, maybe you can avoid the last few. Anyway, these are the 5 guys. If you've got any more, add them in the comment section below. The first one is trading too much size. The lure of trading big size straight away as a trader is too much for many people. They're like, hey, I know I should trade small size. You know, I've been watching these videos, reading these books, I'm trading with this account, but you just can't help yourself but put more size on. And it kills you because you're not prepared for it. You've not got the strategies. You've not got the intuition. There's nothing there. You're a beginner trader. It's like just learning to fly. You know, instead of learning to fly in a kind of Cessna 152 little 2-seater, you go straight into some kind of military jet. You know, it doesn't make any sense. You know, you just got so much high risk there. You're playing at a level that's so much higher. Why not try and hone your ability? And it comes down to the patience, guys. You know, the reason we come into trading is we want to make money, right? It's not beat around the bush. It's the whole point of it. The fact it's enjoyable is a nice bonus. But people want that too much, and so they think, oh, I'm not going to make any money if I'm trading, you know, £1 a point if I'm spread betting, or a very small amount of money. I just trade more. And so, of course, they get hit. But the most important thing, guys, is that it ends up trading for emotion, because you're trading from an emotional perspective. You've never probably been in a situation where you've lost significant amounts of money in a finger click, because that's the way the market does it. And so your emotions are so heightened as well. They're the most sensitive and the most alert you'll ever be as a trader, because you've not had any experience of loss, any experience of win. Well, okay, maybe someone's come from some aspect of that, but you get the point. And so everything's very, very raw and sensitive. And of course, you know, when you're trading then bigger size, it exaggerates that, and it just really puts you off on a bad start. Second one, guys, is not focusing on 1 or 2 markets. Traders say, yeah, you know, I know I need to focus 1 or 2, but they get bored. You know, you're looking at one market, you're like, oh, actually that's moving, I'm going to go and trade that. Or on impulse, you'll read an article or a blog post or something and say, oh, that's moving, so you go and trade that. Focus on 1 or 2 markets. If you've got an approach that's trading everything, you're just going to lose your money. Your account will go to zero eventually. You cannot focus on that many. There are traders now who have 30, 40 years experience, and they only focus on, you know, a handful of stuff, and that's taken them a long time. They've got a good process for it, and they recognize that they can't, you know, they can't take any more than that. But in reality, guys, it's the focus on 1 or 2 markets that really starts to move the needle for you. Number 3 is not having a broad plan of attack. You know you should have a plan. People know they should write stuff down, but they don't. Even if it's so broad, it says, hey, I'm going to trade from this time to this time. I'm going to take 2 trades. I'm going to risk this amount of money, and I'm going to look for a buy area. You don't even have to go. I know at beginning traders are like, what setup do I use? What's this? Don't worry about that. Just bring the boundaries in terms of when you're going to trade, how much you're going to risk, and what really you're going to look for, and keep it broad. Because I know that when you go into the intricacies of setups and stuff, you know, it kind of gets a bit overwhelming. You're like, well, someone says this, someone says that. You know, I've done Mark's program and it says this, and I've done this, and I've done that, and I'm a bit confused. Don't worry about it. Just bring some side of method, some kind of broad planning, just something. Many traders don't. They come in, just kind of go where they want, do what they want, risk what they want, and of course, without a plan, you're in trouble. You wouldn't literally get into a car and drive to somewhere you'd never been before without at least working out roughly which road you're going to take. You're not necessarily going to go down to exactly each single kind of individual turn and you know, exit or whatever. But you're at least going to know, well, I need to take, you know, the M6, the M1, the M40, this, that, the other. You've got a broad idea of where you're going, and you can go as broad, you know, go right down to kind of really granular level if you want. But at least if you have a broad way, so don't set off going north when you want to go south, and you're not going to get there. The final thing is, number 4 actually, guys, is not stopping when you lose money. So when you lose money, time to step back, reevaluate, let the emotions reset, let the whole thing calm down a bit, because you're so on edge. You've lost money, maybe you've lost half your account, a third of your account, you didn't expect it, you don't like it. You need time to let that disappear and dissipate, before you go back into the market. Because when you're trading from a pure emotional perspective, maybe you trade too much size, too many markets, not really got a plan, you lost loads of money, you want to get it back, you want to get it back, you want to get it back. Stop. But the traders won't. They'll carry on, they'll carry on, they'll carry on. And 5, guys, you feel like a failure because you've made losing trades. You're going to lose. You are going to lose at the beginning as a trader. Accept it before you get going, which is why you kind of the unacceptance of this is why people are trading size, they're trading stuff. They think that, you know, they're going to be a magician and suddenly start, you know, making loads of money from the offset. And it just doesn't happen, guys. You know, you'll have such a better chance if you trade small, you trade a small amount of markets, and you expect to lose. Don't trade to win, trade for experience. Say, right, I'm trading for experience. My tuition is going to be X £1,000. That's what I'm going to risk. This is my broad plan. This is the market I'm going to trade. This is my position size. I expect to lose that. And if after 6 months you're up or you haven't lost as much, then double thumbs up. You're great. But it's not about that. It's about the experience. So if you expect to lose it, put that money in as a tuition fee or as a course fee, however you want to wrap it up in your mind, you'll be such a better position. But unfortunately, traders do lose money. They feel like a failure. Like, I've lost money. How come I can't do this? Why can't I do this? Everyone seems to be doing this. It's not working for me. And it just doesn't help. You accept that at the beginning, that's the way it is. But it's the improvement and the ability to learn from the mistakes and to develop some kind of strategy, some kind of approach that starts to work. You can build on, build on, build on, build on. Then the size can improve. Then the size can increase, should I say. Then you can start looking at more markets. And you're adding layer and layer and layer and layer as you kind of improve and increase the time that you're exposed to the market. So guys, those are 5 mistakes that traders will make. They know they shouldn't, but they still do. Any more you've got, stick them in the comment section below. Take care. Bye-bye.